Hi everyone! Welcome to my plan with me for Monday, March 14th through Sunday, March 20th. Now I'm going to flip back and show you what this past week has looked like for me. It is currently Thursday that I am planning, so my weekend hasn't happened yet, but you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like and how I plan a little bit. So I used the blue-green floral hourly set that is available in my shop, Ladybug's Designs, and I'll have that link in the description below if you're interested in looking at that. So on to this week. The inserts that I use are by So Much Crafting. These are so soft, the paper. I highly recommend them. The paper is thick, but not cardstock thick. And you can use any of your pens, they're not going to bleed through on it, and I've had very minimal shadowing with the felt tip pens that I really like to use. So I'm going to flip through and come to my monthly view here and just kind of look and see what's going on. My kids are on spring break this week, and we also have St. Patrick's Day, and my husband goes out of town for a few weeks for work. So I will be marking all of that in my weekly view as well. So here I am just looking at different washi tapes and trying to decide what I want to use. And so I'm just pointing out that I'm going to be using the green blue there that you see in the monthly view. And the sticker sheet that I will be using is the St. Patrick's Day hourly set that I have available in my shop. If you're interested, I will have all the links to everything in the description, so I don't have to keep repeating. Alright, so I'm just going to flip through quickly here and get the washi tape and then on, and I will be back. Alright, so now that I have the washi tape on, the next thing I like to do is to put on the weekend banner. Now, I do want to point out that since I am using the hourly sized sticker sheet, it is not completely sized for personal size inserts. My weekend banner will cover up the word Saturday just a little bit. It doesn't bother me, but if it does for you, then please make sure you get the personal sized stickers instead of hourly. Now, also, I want to point out that I do have 3 children, and they are all home right now. So if you hear them playing and running around in the background, I do apologize, but it is never quiet ever in my house. And so finding a time to be able to record that is not, super late at night or super early, just never happens. All right, so now I am just going to be adding some stickers, and I'll go through and just kind of explain why I'm putting what where and why it works for me. So I just put down the St. Patrick's Day sticker, and I just kind of put it up on the top of Thursday, so I have room below to add things that are going on that day and such. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is getting one of the thinner flags, and I'm going to be placing it just slightly over the washi tape for Monday. And I'm going to be getting one of the thin pencils that I have. I'm going to try to hold it up so you guys can see. It's very, very thin, and placing it on the flag there. Now I am using the Micron pen. I absolutely love these pens. This is in black, and as you can see, it's a very fine tip felt pen, and it is 01, I believe, is what the size number is there. And I'm just writing in that it is spring break for my kids this week. I didn't want to put washi tape or anything like that going all the way down for the weekdays and stuff, so I just put a little note there on Monday to remind myself that I don't have to go wake up the kids or anything like that. So now the next thing that I'm going to be doing is getting airplane stickers, and I just kind of showing you that this is an old sheet that I'm trying to finish up from paper, old glossy brand paper that I no longer have in my shop. I have Glossy, but it's from a different company now, and I like it much, much better than what this one was. And so just kind of putting that, saying that. So I'm just going to use the Micron pen again. It's the only one I use, and it works great on all the stickers. And just putting down that when my husband leaves there on Sunday for a few weeks. All right, so now I'm just getting, kind of flipping through stickers if you don't see me moving around or anything like that. Trying to decide what I'm going to be doing next. All right, so I think I got that down. All right, so this is just the checklist banner from the same St. Patrick's Day set. And I went ahead and put it down on Monday because I know Mondays are one of my busiest days of the week. And it's when I print and fill and go to the post office for orders that came in on the week through the weekend. And so I'm just going to write that down so I can check it off when I get that done. All right, so now you can see on this set, I have enough meal stickers that you can use for the full week. And so I'm just going to go through and start to place that down. Excuse me. And you'll see I kind of changed my mind just a little bit. And I decide that I want to continue to use those little thin banner flags. And so I'm going to use those with the silverware stickers and kind of make it to where I can kind of highlight just a little bit what the dinners are going to be for the week. And so, yeah, so I'll kind of do that and be back. All right, so I just placed some little decorative shamrocks around on the pages, and now I'm just going to be placing one of the yellow and green boxes there in the top corner to cover the word notes. And I'm going to be placing down one of the pencils again, and I'm just going to mark that my son has to work on his science fair project and his professor project for his class that are due next Monday and Tuesday, that he has to get that done this week. He's kind of put it off, and yeah, if he doesn't do it this week, it's not going to get done because it's going to be due when he goes back to school. So I'm just going to kind of write that down, and I put it up in the top there in the notes box, so that way it'll be a reminder every day that he needs to work on that, and I'm gonna have to help him with it and that kind of thing. So yeah, so that's what that is. So now I'm just kind of flipping through stickers again, deciding what I'm doing, and I'm just putting down one of the little money symbol stickers for Tuesday because that is the day that I get paid. And now just kind of showing you a close-up. This is the mini icon cleaning set that I have available also in my shop. Most of the stickers are from my shop here. And I'm just kind of showing you a close-up of the different ones. And I'm going to be using the yellow and green rows here. And I'm just going to look at them. I was kind of trying to decide how I wanted to place them this week. And so I put the little trash can there next to Friday because that is our trash day. I love these stickers because they are so small. They don't take up your whole page, but they're big enough that you can clearly see what's on them, and they're just a great size. I really love them. And if you have the hourly set from Erin Condren or another planner that has lined pages, which I believe the horizontal does as well, they fit right in one of those lines. So it's great for just kind of putting them down and either writing in what you need to do or which room or whatever. So the next thing I am doing here is oh yes, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm getting another banner sticker. I had an idea on a sticker idea. I wanted to kind of mark like a task list of what cleaning I needed to do on Tuesday. It's typically my more cleaning day. And so I then put the task checklist down, whatever you call it, and then I go and I get the mini cleaning icon stickers and I start putting them down on the to where I can just kind of like check off, I'm gonna dust the main part of the house and the bedrooms and vacuum and that kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing there. And now I'm just kind of showing you the laundry stickers that I used the previous week and how I set it up and did it. And that I'm going to be changing it up for this week, I think. And so I'm going to get the mini icon laundry basket and put it over one of the check boxes and write laundry, and then below it I'm going to just kind of check off as I do the laundry. And I'm probably going to be using that checklist for the full week because I highly doubt I'm going to be able to get through all that laundry on Tuesday unless it's a super productive day, but in reality it's probably not going to happen. So I'll just use that list for the whole week then. All right, so I'm just kind of flipping through stickers once again, and constantly trying to decide which one I'm going to be doing next. And so I pulled out my planning time planner stickers and trying to decide which one I was going to do. And I ended up pulling out one of the greenish ones, pardon me, and I put it on for Friday there, that I will be trying to film again for next week when I plan. And so I'm hoping to be able to do this more often. Next week I'm going to try to film it a little bit differently and see how that goes. And hopefully it'll be a little bit easier for me next week when I film it for you guys, and that you'll like that type of video better. So now I'm pulling out a different mini icon set here. This is I think that one's the appointment one. Not completely sure. I'll have all the links below so that you can see. But this one's more pastel colors, and it's just a little asterisk symbol. And I'm just marking that on Sunday, that my son, Elijah, that his projects need to be packed up and ready to go to school on Monday. So that way we don't forget them and walk out the door Monday morning and all that hard work gets left at home. So just making a little note that everything needs to either already, kind of be loaded up in the car or right by the front door. So, all right. And so now I'm just kind of looking and deciding what I want to do next. And I just end up deciding that I'm going to be done with my planning at this point, and I will finish as the week goes on, as far as putting more page flags in and that kind of thing as I need them. I like to make sure I leave enough white space there so I can have room for whatever comes and happens during the day. So, all right, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next week. Bye.